Welcome again to Fruitful Investment Strategies. My name is Kalambai, and if this is your first time to be on our channel, please make sure that you subscribe, you follow, you like, and you share. So you guys, I'm going to tell you, why do we have wars? What are the reasons that we actually have wars? I'm sure that you know some of these reasons, and in this video I'm going to attack the problematic that is going on in the DRC, in Ukraine, in Israel as well, and across the world. Now, there is I know of one reason only that we have wars, or maybe two, and that's what I'm going to go with you in these videos. Now, you can see, for example, in the matter of Palestine and Israel, this is a very historical, long history that has been going between these two nations for generation after generation. And the second thing is what we see in Ukraine right now is actually Russia and Ukraine. This is not a new issue as well. It has always been there for many, many generations. We're going to go into the history of that. Congo, DRC, with the world, we're going to go in the depth of that. So what you have to do right now, grab your coffee, sit down, and let us go through this. So welcome again to our channel and our video. And if this is your first time, please make sure that you check some of the videos that we have, from before, and you actually subscribe and share. Do not forget to to like our video and to share these videos. So let's start with Congo. Congo is one of the richest nations in the world, and what we have cobalt, we have titan, we have all sorts of minerals that the world need. You have heard of Tesla. Tesla, this is one of the best cars that you have across the world. This is an electric car which can which have broken records which can go autonomous, which has a lot of functionality with it, and this is one of the best car in the world. This is produced by Elon Musk. For those who don't know him, please go and check down who is Elon Musk. Elon Musk is one of the richest people in the world. And you need coltan to actually provide these batteries. These batteries, they need lithium, they need coltan, so that you can keep the production up. And coltan is one of the minerals that you have in batteries, you have in cars, you have in telephones, you have in all these appliances of airplanes, all these electric appliances. You need coltan to keep your instrument going. And for the longest time, coltan has been really needed for American industry, so that the American industry can prosper and the American industry can develop itself. And Tesla has been one of it, and you have Apple, all these companies, the big multinationals, they need this coltan and to have the businesses going. So where do they get this coltan? Yes, there is one place where you can get this coltan, and that is the DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo. So how can you get it from the Democratic Republic of Congo? One of it is to pay for it. One of the ways is to pay for it, and in order to pay for it, which means the DRC is going to benefit from it and the government is going to benefit from it. The other way is to plunder the minerals. And that's what people do. They plunder the minerals because the people are not really responsible. They don't have the actual means to fight against the looters. So you have all these multinationals coming in and looting the minerals. And that's what they do. They come in and they loot the minerals. They steal and they go. The other thing is to create havoc for the country. And that is interesting other countries which surround it to create or to loot the materials. And that's what they do. Every country create their own proxies, and they create wars, and they take the minerals, they sell them, and they make their own economical development. That's why you have with Rwanda. Rwanda is one of the most producing coltans, even though they do not have the coltan. And Rwanda is one of the really developed countries in Africa. Why? Because they are stealing the coltan or the minerals from DRC, and they're selling them to the Europeans, to the Asians, and these minerals helping to feed the war and to keep the Rwandan economy going on. So what is it all about? One reason: money. Money. to keep the economy going, to keep the money going, you have to do what? You have to plunder, you have to finance those small enterprises of rebels. And what you have? You have actually the economy going, the economy of blood, the blood economy, the minerals of blood. And that's what the West keeps doing, plundering, stealing, and then paying Rwanda, I don't know, a little money. And then you keep the war going in cycles and cycles and in cycles. What is happening in Ukraine? In Ukraine, we have been told that Russia was actually occupying, but this is all about minerals. Russia wants the minerals which are in Ukraine so that they can actually keep producing their own weapon system. And Ukraine, the West needed as well those minerals. You can see Donald Trump is actually coming openly and saying, hey, we need those minerals. And they have made the deal to actually keep the minerals going to the West. And this is actually a legitimate thing to do. But the thing is, you have to actually provide ways in which you can come in legally. And Ukraine has lost a lot of its young people, a lot of its people who have been fighting to hold the land, and that land is really rich in minerals, which can produce, I don't know, rare earth minerals. Rare earth minerals, you use them in the airplanes, you use them in the dishwashers, in things that actually electric appliances, in things in cars and all that. You have these strategic minerals which the United States needs to actually keep its economy going. So America has actually analyzed that there is, according to Donald Trump, there is a 500 billion worth of minerals in Ukraine, and which America want to have part of it. So America has been financing the wars, but the finance of the wars is just not something which is actually free of charge. It's something that Ukraine has to pay for, and Ukraine is actually going to do it right now. Why? Because America wants actually its money to be given back, or Ukraine to pay some of its money. And that's why Europe is doing as well, holding the money of Russia, hoping that when the war is actually over, and when Russia has actually lost the war, they can take these deposits that they have actually in their banks, which is something which is very difficult for them to do. So we'll hope and see what happens, because in this war there is also winners and losers. So in the terms of Israel and Palestine, this war has been going on for so long, and that is also another war of land minerals. When you're talking about land, you're talking about minerals. Israel is one of the richest places on earth. People do not know that. Israel is one of the richest places on earth. You have oil, you have the Black Sea, or the Dark Sea, or the Salty Sea, where there is plenty of minerals. All resources are there. A lot of resources which has never been exploited. And Russia knows that. Russia is going to try to actually come and take these minerals. But what is happening actually right now is that these people are fighting for the land, fighting to hold right to the land. Israel is a land which has been given by God for centuries out there. Believe it or not, but that is it. That's what I believe. And the Palestinians are trying to take over their land. And Israel had lost that land for 2,000 years. Now they're trying to come and take it back, which is really according to the prophecies, which if you read the Bible, please go and check your Bible, and you see that this is actually the prophecies that the Lord had promised to them, and the scriptures are being fulfilled. But in far and foremost, it's all about the minerals. It's all about the minerals in the land. People are fighting for the land. People want to actually take over the land. People want to actually have dominance over the land. And that's what they're doing. That's why you have the killings. That's why you have murder. It's all about what? Money. But is that the best way to go? Is that the best way to go about when it comes to solving situations? How can we solve these situations? Well, my suggestion is that if you have actually a balanced economy, if you have a well-balanced economy where you don't have the poor and the rich, there is a way that we can actually come out of this situation. There is a way that we can actually prosper everybody. But if everybody has to stand and fight for what they actually think they owe or they own, then we will continue to have this kind of situation. So if you like, please make sure that you comment and you like and you share, and see you on the next one. And I'm hoping really to see many of you on this channel, because we have just bought one of the best instruments that we need. We have bought a new camera so that you can actually have the best quality of the videos and sound. So see you on the next one.